All praises due to the Most High, family. Let's talk some more football, y'all. I had to tune in to the Bills and Ravens first. I mean, that was like that was the best game of the week. But I'm a Saints fan, so we got to talk about Saints Cardinals. And look, I got a lot of thoughts. And because I'm a Saints fan, I'm going to be talking probably a lot more about the Saints than I am the Cardinals. But the first thing that I got to say, just off the top, family, we are not a good team. We are not a good team. We are not a good team. Look, to be honest, I don't know. Is it? Well, we've seen some quarterbacks look bad, right? So I don't want to say it's easy for the quarterback to look good, but the quarterback has a lot. They have a lot of chances to look good. I mean, Rattler did not look too bad, but 40 plus pass attempts for Rattler, that's not a good look. That is not a good look. And obviously his favorite target throughout the game was Juwan Johnson. And as bad as we were bad, family. We were bad, Who Dat Nation. We were bad. As bad as we were, Juwan Johnson had the tie game in his hands and dropped it. Now I'm not mad. I'm upset. Like that was a potential win right there, or a potential tie game to aim for the win more. But I really wasn't expecting to win to begin with. The fact that we had a chance, I mean, throughout the whole game, it didn't really look like we had a chance. We missed a 38-yard field goal. 38-yard field goal for 3 points. And we missed out on those 3 points. That means that had Juwan Johnson had the same opportunity at the end of the game, it would have been for the win instead of a tie. We missed a 38-yard field goal. That's embarrassing. We let the Cardinals score on a drive where they converted, I think this was all the same drive. They converted a 3rd and 10, a 3rd and 11, a 3rd and 12. That cannot happen. That can't happen. That's too many Fridays. That's what I just call a 3rd down. That's too many Fridays for you to allow them to score on a touchdown. You got to at least find a way to limit them to a field goal if you're going to give up Friday after Friday after Friday. That's backbreaking. To me, that was when I saw, like, okay, this game is out of our reach. Was that drive right there. That was the key drive for the Cardinals. 3rd and 10, 3rd and 11, 3rd and 12, and they still found a touchdown out of that. So shout out Kyler Murray, because he ran a diverse offense. He ran an efficient offense. But our defense cannot let go of all those Fridays like that. You got to close out on the weekend, family. Right? Family, honestly, we just don't have the roster. I'm going to be honest with you. We just do not have the roster. I mean, I get when you have a quarterback as your head coach in Kellen Moore. Sean Payton was not a quarterback, right? In fact, he was an offensive guy. But with Drew Brees, we not taking 50 pass attempts. What? We're going to do that behind Rattler? That, to me, that's like a big sign. You got a quarterback as a head coach. But I don't know if he's a play caller. That I don't know. I got to double check, but come on, man. You're going 50, damn near 50 pass attempts with your second year quarterback, and he wasn't that good last year. Now he showed some signs. He showed some signs. So I'm not trying to beat up on him, but I'm a Saints fan, so I'm gonna be a little more critical of this team than I would any other team. We just do not have the roster. Alvin Kamara looked like Alvin Kamara, but if I'm being honest, this isn't Alvin Kamara from a few years ago. This is not 6 touchdown game on Christmas Day, Alvin Kamara. This is not leads the league in scrimmage yards, Alvin Kamara. I love Alvin Kamara. When people was taking Christian McCaffrey over him, I thought they were crazy. Look at us now. Who's on the field at least? Right? Like Christian McCaffrey having injury issues. He kind of been plagued with injury issues. I'll take Alvin Kamara over him any day of the week to this day from now to beyond. But Alvin Kamara is not enough to lead or carry your rushing attack. At this point, he is a lightning type of running back, and you need to couple him with a thunder type of running back. That's just my own personal opinion. But then even then, if your second-year quarterback is having 40-plus pass attempts, I don't even know if Kamara's getting enough touches. I'd have to check. He only had, I don't know if he had more than 15 carries. I got to double check on his receptions. But Alvin Kamara, right, if you run a 60 to 70 plays, family, Alvin Kamara probably but he needs like almost a 50-50 balance, if I'm being honest. He's not a rushing only running back. Alvin Kamara needs 15 to 20 touches, like maximum. But that needs to be evenly split between receiving and rushing. He can't have 16, 17 touches and 15 of them are rush attempts. That's just not Alvin Kamara's game. Juwan Johnson, except for the drop at the end of the game, I mean, it's tough for a tight end, a not particularly talented tight end, to lead the team in receiving yards. So Juwan Johnson, I'm not mad. Brandon Cooks, like, you did about as much as I was expecting from you. I'm glad you back on the team because we drafted you. I was a fan of you when you was on the team. I was happy you was doing your thing when you left the team. I'm glad you back. But family, if I'm just being honest with you, don't brand me. I'm not a hater. I'm not a hater at all. I'd rather us win. I'd just rather us win. But Juwan Johnson and Brandon Cooks are not your number one receiving threat. Christian Olave, come on. You were supposed to be that. We need you to be that. But we don't, bro. I mean, all offseason, I thought our quarterback room was not that great, but our receiving room might be worse. It might be worse. The receiving room. Can y'all see my eyes watering up? This is bad. Because I did not think that we were going to be this bad. Anyhow, we were bad everywhere, bro. A missed 38-yard field goal. A defense that allowed 3 double-digit third down conversions on the way to a touchdown allowed. Come on. We got to get younger, but I'm telling you where we need to get younger. We need to get younger on the offensive line, get some big corn-fed dudes, and find you a stud receiver. Please find me a stud receiver and a bruising running back, please.